Hey, need some help?
What year was Kawhi Leonard drafted into the NBA?
Was it 2009, 2010, 2011, or 2012? If you guessed 2011, then you just earned some VC.
You know what, Alexis? Let's give the people a chance to earn some more VC.
All right, we're going to take it up a notch. Which NBA team drafted Kawhi Leonard?
Ooh, this is a good one. Was it the Clippers, the Pacers, the Spurs, or the Raptors?
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, BA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got MP. Wiseman is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 6.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Curry passes to Brown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Murray against Curry. Oh, they get a hand on it. Brown with the steal. First quarter of play, a minute in. He puts up a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
The first free throw is good.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside, Brown. Back to Curry. Wiggins passes to Brown. Launches a three. Drills it from deep. Brown's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Murray. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. And again, Denver no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
That one goes. Count it. He's got 7.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. Outside Murray. Shoots over Wiseman. And another miss by Denver.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Curry with it. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Curry's gotten his second bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Wiggins with it. Checked by Gordon. Here's Kuminga. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Gordon. Looking to win the run. They get it back. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Jokic's doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000.
On the floor for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then it's Wiseman. And it's Curry in at the point. Nice shot by Kuminga.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Murray. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, BA. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before. Overall, struggling to get buckets from three-point land this half.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
What's good, G? Good, my boy.
And he drops a first. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He scored 53 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Brown finds Wiggins. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wiggins outside. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Since entering the league, Wiggins has tried to tighten up his handle. Pays off there.
Pass to Watson. Here's Jokic, guarded by Wiseman. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Denver ball.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Golden State also making a switch. Moody's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. And a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive boards, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points. And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 16-4 run. Moody from outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
3.
Brown's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Lamb. Pass to Highland. And the call is going to be yes.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted.
For the Warriors.
Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Brown. 2 points. That one goes.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Irving with it. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Again, Golden State.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. And here's Brown for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Pass to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, swiped away. Outside, Brown. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And here's Porter, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Caldwell Pope. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Down low. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets with another miss.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
The baseline J. Nice shot by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 6 points.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Back to Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. Defended by Brown. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Substitution on the court.
Denver's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. On the floor for the Warriors. Green and Looney together inside. Then it's Moody. Then it's MP. Island misses. Golden State has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
It's Brown on the wing. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Yeah, that one's good.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Right here.
Lamb covering. Soft touch off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
The baseline J, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Just how you draw it up. That's a look they'll take every time.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Got a piece of it. Pass to Green. Outside, Brown. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Here's Moody. Kick out to Brown. Cranked it in off the glass. Brown's got 31 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
As the unofficial coach of Team 2K TV, a role which I appointed myself to, congratulations Alexis, I've recommended that they take a look at their builds and make some adjustments.
Well, we realized that our coach has a losing record with us, so we started thinking, hey, maybe it's the same for you. Maybe it's time for something new, a new build perhaps? So we reached out to one community member that is an expert in creating builds. Joe knows. Season 5 is
And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brown. Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Vassell tries again. Misses in close. Now here's Kuminga. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Wiggins passes to Curry. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted
back in 09.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And Kuminga throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
And the basket by Curry.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Vassell. Sinks that one from the post. Vassell's got his second basket of the game. The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Okay, David, thanks. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Curry passes to Wiggins. Here's Kuminga. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Vassell.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Spurs trail by 7.
There's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of a game.
Now here's Johnson. He's off on that one. Wiggins with some nice D. Kuminga the pass to Brown. And he gets it to go.
Assist
and that's 10 points for MP.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional. How they can dominate the glass.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. And it's Vucevic, and it's Wesley in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. The pass to Brown. Three-pointer on the way. He can't get that one. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Wesley. Johnson outside. Pass to Wesley. Five to shoot. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Kuminga. Brown outside. Shoots from the elbow. That shot off. And the Spurs going the other way now. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting. He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him. Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, he's no slouch on the golf course.
And now only one away from being in the middle.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. The pass to West. And here is Johnson. Clock at 6. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
It never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets was tremendous. He contributed 31 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And it's Wesley missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And it's in there.
Assisted by really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
San
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach.
Substitution on the court.
So we're having, though, a couple.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
The score: Spurs 27, the Warriors 43. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Spurs Youth Dance Team. Fans, your Spurs.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga.
Warriors
then there's Brown. Then it's Curry. And it's Looney in at the center position. Warriors leading by 16. Brown outside. Shoots over Vassell. Free throw line, Jay, good from Brown. Brown's got 19 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Passes it to Vassell. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
Spurs trail by 16.
You got it.
Pass to Johnson. Warriors coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special. Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pass to Vassell. Sosa, defended by Kuminga. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Wiggins outside. And there's the pass to Looney. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Spurs shooting 40% from the field. Vassell, the pass to Wesley. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Wiggins. Passes to Vucevic. Wesley against Curry. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Time called here, the Spurs.
Substitution on the court.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Drummond, and it's Sosa in at the power forward position.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Wiggins, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Brown inside. It's intercepted. Pass to Sosa. Drummond trying to get himself free. Second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
If you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still might get into double digits. He's that much of a force on the offensive glass.
Curry passes to Wiggins. To the middle. Brown finds Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson, and it's Golden State with another.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the pass to Sosa. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Back to Curry. And the shot is good.
Because the defense is keying so much on what Curry is doing, it's important for him to give different looks. That time, attacking, getting into the painted area.
Passes it to Sosa. Guarded by Kerr. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, Drummond is always one of the league leaders in putback jams. Another one there.
Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Looney kicks to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. On its way from Curry for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That's a go-to shot for Stephen Curry, ready to shoot as soon as that ball touched his fingertips.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Thompson outside. There's Brown with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's a good look from Clay right there. Just the court awareness. And that guy was wide open.
Guarded by Kerr. Drummond trying to get himself free. No good with the triple. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Kuminga's come in for Klay Thompson. Curry passes to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
They need this, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. The first free throw is good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says that they bring an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home to feel at home. I mean, they're just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right, so let's start with me. I'm moving from the 2 to the point guard position. Joe, what kind of point guard build do you suggest?
All right, LD, so as the point guard, you are primarily responsible for all of the offense, right? You got to be the one to play make, put the ball in the hole, create open shots for everybody. So this 6-1 build is going to be able to do all that.
I like the sound of it. What are the pros and cons of this build, Joe? What do I need to know going into this?
All right, so going into this, offensively, you are a juggernaut. You have a 92-3 ball. You have a 96 ball handle. You get the Hall of Fame clamp breaker, unpluckable, hyper.
And a little deeper into the season now, the depth of some teams already being tested, Richard.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries popping up right now. It's tough to establish a rhythm when the guys are being shuffled in and out of the lineup. And truly, to power through, you just need strong leadership.
A look at the Pistons starting group. May, the small forwards, with Bagley holding down the 4. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. And it's Duran in at the 5 spot. Now here's Bay. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Pass to Duran. Now Bay. Right side Bagley. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Wiggins outside. Outside, Brown. Doesn't go for him. Now the Pistons take it the other way. The former home of the Warriors, Richard, Oakland. What was it like to play over the East Bay?
Listen, it was a lot more fun when I was playing in a Warriors uniform versus playing against them. Those crowds are insane. Maybe the loudest in the NBA, although the Boston fans might have a little bit of something to say about that. But I must say, this new building is gorgeous.
It's tipped. Cunningham with the ball. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Oh, nice shot by Ivy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Ivy. His last outing, he had 24 points. 5 on the clock. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Curry. Back to Wiggins. Outside Kuminga. From downtown, on target from range.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Pass to Bagley. Back to Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Ivy. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Ivy's got 6.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Cunningham against Curry. Brown in the high post. Back to Curry. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
And that was the mobile one drive. No resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it. And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now, we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4. Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And BA, that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that.
Here's Ivy. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. Golden State has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. They've got MP. Kuminga is out there with James Wiseman. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Curry in at point. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
The third. First personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
At the line for the Dubs, Brown. Shooting 1.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He had 29 points and was on point from deep. Yeah, what else is new? Once again, he left the defense grasping for answers.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Brown. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Brown's got 11.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
He's off on that one. The Warriors trailing. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now. Here's Cunningham, 5 points in the game. Bay outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And here's Brown for 3. Duran with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Ivy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
Grant
foul.
Ivy gets a lot of attention for scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Just an unselfish play. Always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Bay passes to Bagley. Here's Ivy. Bay from long range. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Pass to Ivy. Bay against Wiggins. Bay passes to Cunningham. Here's Duran. Back to Cunningham. No good there. Oh, nice D from Curry. Here's Brown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of the scoring run, we might see a little change.
Warriors 16.
And it's a completely new...
Substitution.
So a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pistons on top, up by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Pistons, 38. Time to get loud and make some
Second
noise.
half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Ivy is the off guard, and Bay the small forward. Duran out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Outside, Brown. Hey, from beyond the arc. Another miss by Brown. The Pistons leading. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Wiseman. Wiggins against Bay. Pass to Duran. There's Cunningham with a 3. They get it back. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For the Pistons.
Here's Curry. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Pass to Ivy. From the elbow. The Warriors pull it in.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. To the inside, Duran. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Brown. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Jaden Ivey. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Brown.
The Pistons have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the middle. Here's Ivy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And here's Curry for 3. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside, Brown. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph is shattering their three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
Wiggins against Bay. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on tough defense.
Detroit calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. They've got Kuminga. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Wiseman, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors 5. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brown. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And they pick up 2.
Guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Bridges outside. Pass to Ivy. Here's Duran, guarded by Wiseman. Here's Duran, back to Bridges. Clock at 6. The 3-pointer off the mark. Outside, Brown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Ivy. Over to the wing. Bagley with it. Here's Ivy. Shoots over Wiggins. Detroit, no good that time either. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. On the wing, Curry. Perfection. Beautiful stroke.
Curry gets a look that's good. He is automatic. There is almost no stopping it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Wiseman. And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Here's Ivy, defended by Brown. Detroit, no good that time either. The Warriors leading. Here's Wiggins. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
Detroit calls timeout.
The coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in
Ladies
order,
and gentlemen,
you can never
your
be
Warriors
too
Youth Dance Team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some advice for his team. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
As always, Allie, thank you. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
That one goes in.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Oh, they need this. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Outside, Brown. This one for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, they really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Yep, that one goes. Brown's got 34 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Ivy. He's covered by Curry. And here's Cunningham outside. Kuminga pulls it in. And the Warriors with possession. Huge run right now for them, going 19-2. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Brown for three. Detroit with a rebound. Cunningham outside. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what,
the Pistons,
give it up for their fans.
69.
They love to watch this team dominate.
Thank
you best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
This is gonna be the end of 2K for the night, y'all. Just wanted to do a little bit of this because I ain't do it in a minute. It was fun playing for like an hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna start being back on my switch up with different games, so make sure y'all really be tuned in now. It's about to go crazy. Alright, y'all. Peace.